everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a new campaign 12 video. Some of y'all might have seen this game, but if you haven't, it's where you run as a candidate in really any election that you can think of, and you just try to win the electoral college. Today I want to see if I can do some alternate history and win the 2008 recession as John McCain. Or sorry, yeah, the 2008 election with John McCain. And I already read through the VP candidates, and I think I'm going to take Tim right here. Tim, he could definitely help me with the Midwest and win Ohio. I will have to win Ohio if I want to win this election. So, Tim could definitely help me with that. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, I did do a quick playthrough, like a quick test video to make sure that my mic was working. And I know that this Iraq option isn't really the best. So I think um, I'm going to meet with the European NATO nations to talk about Russia and giving the European Union my assurance that the United States is committed to collaborating with strength and strengthening relations to tackle the current economic issue. Continue. You made a good impression with European unions and solidify your foreign policy platform. Your speech in Berlin was well received through Obama's speech there later that this month draws much larger crowds. Ooh, Obama just went up to me, huh? You have picked Minnesota Governor Tim. I don't really know how to say his last name as your running mate, surprising many. What will you say about him in your introductory press conference? Governor, the governor has served as a lesson in good governorship to us all. I'm mighty impressed with his administration experience and decided to get to work crafting legislation with him by my side. We all can learn from bipartisan, conscience-focused approach. I think, yeah, this kind of reach down the aisle can really help you win over those crucial moderates, and this will definitely hone your focus in that direction. Make sure to also shore up conservatives' support going forward. Okay, so we're winning Ohio. Okay, let's look at all the swing states and get down my game plan here. So Nevada, Colorado seems like New Mexico's a swing state. Illinois somewhat a swing. Ohio's definitely a swing state. Florida's a swing state. Virginia's a swing state. New Hampshire's a swing state. And yeah, if I'm not going to win Wisconsin, I'm not going to win Illinois. Okay, so let's look at the game plan here. I'm going to have to win Ohio. I'm going to have to win Florida. And then after that, I can win Colorado. So that solidifies it. Okay, so I need to win Ohio, Florida, Colorado. Alright. Let's look at my electoral vote count. Right now, okay, I'm not doing too shabby. I think I'm going to go visit Florida real quick. That's probably the biggest swing state I need to solidify. What themes do you want to hit on during your convention speech this year? We should emphasize I don't really want to talk about the Bush administration. In 2008, it's clear that the American people want change. I want to build upon the ground while working with both parties. But his ideas of big government and raising are as old and out of touch as ever. We need to cite the conservative base and focus on generating high turnout. We will keep taxes low, cut them where we can. We will defend our values, and we will support our troops. Honestly, I think we should go for like kind of what Obama did in 2008 and try to go for this change. And there is no red America, there is no blue America. So I think I'm going to go with this. Conservatives speculation wildly as to what this change entitles, but you've raised the ears of moderate voters dissatisfied with Bush. I wonder how that helped me. Still lagging behind. Need to make sure I keep Minnesota. In May 2008, President Bush invites you to the White House to accept his endorsement of your campaign. What do you say? I don't want Bush's. I think we want to take the country. Well, I think I still want his endorsement to make sure that the more conservative base comes out too. But trying to make sure the conservative base comes out and has turnout for me. But trying my name to Bush so locally might hurt. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this. Okay, I have Minnesota, Virginia. Okay, so let's say we win Virginia and then but we don't win Ohio. Then we would have to win Colorado and New Mexico. Okay, I can do that. I probably can't. I'm probably gonna if Obama wins that and I win Nevada. Okay, that still wins it for us. Okay, we can do this. Um, let's go ahead and just visit Florida again. Barack Obama has amassed a great deal of momentum recently, launching his status from politicians to near celebrity. What kind of image do you want to paint of him for your advertisements? He's the biggest, but is he ready to lead? With gas prices soaring, Barack Obama says no to offshoring drilling, and he will raise taxes on higher taxes more for oil. That's the real Obama. We need to go hard if we want change. If we want to change people's mind. Talk about his plan, his utter experience, his vague. Dang, there's no way we. I think this is the best way to go. Comparing Obama, Britney Spears, questioning his readiness to lead. By all accounts, it seems to resonate with voters. Oh, that's nice. How's our polls looking? Oh, we're closing in. We can do it. Autos? Okay. I mean, it's only question 6 out of 25. The internet is increasingly being used as a medium for political activism. Whoa. In the world of 2008, studies show 35% of Americans rely on online videos for election news. How many resources do you tend to pour into online outreach? There's no point. It seems obvious that we want to capitalize on the new media. I want to put a sizable amount of money towards creating. Yeah, of course. It's a noble goal, but there's no catching up to Obama when it comes to internet presence. It's still probably better to have some kind of. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're winning Florida, Virginia. We probably need to go. Let's go. Because as I said, if we lose Ohio but win Colorado, it can still work out. So I think let's go to Colorado and make sure that we can win Colorado. President Bush troops surged in 2007 and has been successful in reducing violence and restoring the Iraqi war's popularity. You have said that you be fine with American soldiers remaining in Iraq for 100 years. Would you like to clarify this comment? Only if that's what it takes to defeat marginalized crime, to get American soldiers home, and those conditions are safety. I did say that. I think this is the best answer. People notice your quiet urgency in wanting to bring the troops home, and you're also holding off on foreign commitments on nation building. A subtle way to distance yourself from. Okay. Let's see. How are we? Oh no. We have to make sure. We have to make sure we win Minnesota. That's like the key. That's the key thing, kind of holding this campaign strategy together. And then I'll give up. The subprime mortgage crisis has engulfed the world economy after a sudden crash in the housing market. This week, Lehman Brothers filed for the largest bankruptcy in history. How do you propose to turn this situation around? The crisis is a broken Washington culture, ones that are his to raise your taxes are a product of. I do not support massive expenditures in saddling Americans with trillion dollars. We will cut taxes for the middle class and come out of this setback stronger. Okay, I like that. This response has middle class in it. I don't want to get too much into. Nah, Congress needs to act quickly on President Bush's stimulus plan. I don't really want to talk about Bush. For the Lord. Go even. I think this is because it says middle class. It's hard to cast yourself as an outsider, and Obama pounces on you for seemingly ignoring the crisis after 8 years at Bush and the idea of more. Oh, that response was probably not good. I don't want Florida to go too far to the left, so I'm going to go back to Florida, make sure I can win it. Because Florida's really the key thing holding this campaign together. The Federal Reserve completed an 85 million takeover of AIG this week following the seizing control of Farmer Mate and Federal. Matt, do you agree with the Fed's aggressive strategy? We should have broken up these and brought too big to fail is too big to exist. How many Americans will suffer at the hands of this Bushmate? Oh, this might not. My conservative base might not show up if I say that. Not all. The government shouldn't be bailing out corporations. The Fed is intervening in the free. I support this, but the Fed shouldn't bail out any more failed companies, but instead focus on keeping the dollar strong to reduce prices. Have a constant the fundamentals. Okay, I do think that we should continue taking targeted action and keep the Americans' biggest employers afloat. An aggressive policy compete up to 1 trillion spending and increased oversight will be the best way to address the crisis. I think the news this week cast a shadow on your claim that the funds are strong, but this is probably your safest bet to keep. Okay. Oh, we're not doing too good this election. Wednesday saw a massive bank run taking $144 billion out of money markets funds. The Fed, Ben Baker, says that the credit markets are close to total collapse. The first president debate is scheduled soon, but some staffers think you are needed in Washington to work on a bailout deal. What will you do? I think the American people deserve to hear from this position, potential leaders. We will be right on the trail addressing the concerns of the American ordinary citizens, and we will be there at the debate. As time set aside progress on suspending Senator Obama. Okay, that might help. It's time set aside. I'm suspended. Okay, so these are the only two options. Honestly, I feel like this is the best. Please work. Obama agrees, and voters seem to react positively to show this is to show of unity. If your presence at the table contributes little, the two of you debate after passing the $700 billion in rescue funds, and most think you won. Sweet, we won a debate. Okay, so we're winning Minnesota now. Okay, you know what? Let's just look at this map real quick. So we're winning Minnesota, Nevada, Colorado, and New Hampshire. Okay, so what are we? Okay, New Hampshire's probably too far gone. I'm gonna go ahead and call New Hampshire for Obama. And Ohio's starting to slip from me. And if Obama wins Ohio, that almost gets him the election. We have to win Virginia, Florida, Colorado. But Nevada's going pretty blue, so this isn't looking the best for me. But I still think I can pull out on top. Let's go. Let's go and visit Virginia. There has been unfounded rumors circulating in the conservative circles, as well as some Clinton supporters, that Obama was actually born in Kenya, and even more that he is secretly a Muslim who refuses to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you bring this up? We will call for the Reese until he does. Hammer him. Absolutely not. I will not play into this. We will keep the game fake. To do so would be insulting to many fine Muslim immigrant who make. I think this is. Yeah, I think this is the best option. Stick to the high road. There's nothing at all to gain by getting bogged down by birth to whatever that says. Tim has done well for himself on a trail, but seemed to be caught off guard in a interview with Katie Couric, who pressed him about a 2002 ruling that found him responsible for illegal campaign practices during the campaign ahead of the vice president debate. What what will the response be? Uh, we can't have this issue continuing to bog down to our campaign. We'll make up a reason to pull Tim from the debate and keep him under wraps for the rest of the election. Tim already took responsibility for this mistake 6 years ago. Ring now serves as no useful purpose, and we will hit out at CBS for making such a distinct something attack. Where is Obama's explanation for his shame? Yeah, I think this escalation only draws more negative press, especially from Obama. It goes to peddling, dog paddling at the debate, which most agrees he lost. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, I'm gonna go to Minnesota. We have to win Minnesota. We have to if we want to win. Okay. Obama connections to Bill, a former leader of the military and leftist group, but the Weather Underground was attacked by Clinton during the primaries. The Okay, I don't think this bears. Let's talk about and keep that on instead of decision. Like Billy, but you want to be judicious because hopefully this hits the spot. Okay, come on. I don't. If we could get Obama under 300 electoral votes, that would be nice. Over 100 million people say that they have been left out without insurance at some point since 2007. Most Americans agree that this country's healthcare system is in need of major reform. What is your plan to make healthcare more affordable? I think the time has come to approach universal coverage as a goal. We can achieve this through Medicaid and create a new market where people can choose between public and private options without forcing a mandate. Okay, that could be okay. We can provide a tech to offset the cost of insurance. Senator Obama. That could be nice. I think I'll do this. This is a good conservative so that will motivate Obama because you're playing the largest middle class tax hike in history, but this is just noise. Oh my gosh, we're losing Minnesota bad now. Ooh. Well, let's go back. Let's just try one Florida. Like, come on, Obama, because there's still two more debates, I believe. So maybe if I luck out and do really good in those debates, we can bring back Minnesota and Florida. Obama recently launched a massive ad buy surrounding the Keating 5 scandal, in which you and other senators were investigated for. You were eventually cleared of any wrongdoing through. How will you respond? I've been open, honest. Quickly falls into. Dang, I don't. Are we really that? Oh my gosh. Type. Oh, this is. My campaign's kind of failing. At a recent event in Minnesota, one of your supporters told you she didn't trust Obama because he's in error. How did you respond? I don't want to speculate on any man like that or the focus. No, ma'am. He's a decent man. Yeah, come on. Let's go with the actual John McCain answer. Okay, let's go visit Minnesota. We have to win Minnesota. Minnesota's the key to all of this. Barack Obama pledges today that if he's elected president, he would close the detention center at Guantanamo Bay. You have spoken out against the center in the past. Will you make it is a tough call? I do support closing, and I certainly oppose the use of torture against all that we have accomplished. The This is a consistent with your previous positions and probably more popular too. Good luck following through with it though. Oh, let's look at the polls. Are we doing better? Still not. And we're still behind in Minnesota. Okay. President Reagan famously dispatched questions about his age with a mom you Tim stopping roast of Walter Mondale. How much do you want to speak about Senator Obama's youth or perceived lack of experience in his in the final stretch of the campaign? This is a change election, and people are going to cast their vote for a change instead of swimming against the tide. We should be casting myself as a real change candidate and precise and maverick history. Honestly, I think this is because change. It's a nice thought, but you're the candidates. I probably should thought. Oh my gosh, Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota, please come back to me. Please come back to me, Minnesota. I probably shouldn't be campaigning so much in Minnesota, but I really want to win it. As a senator, you have been noted for your unusual strong stance on climate change and having authored several pieces of climate related legislation in the past. How much do you want to make global? No. Did that help at all? I mean, it helped a little. You have historically had a more liberal stance than the GOP colleagues on gay rights. What is your stance on gay marriage and issues related to? I support people's right to enter into legal for insurance and other. The unique status of marriage should be. I'm pretty sure this is the same. Pretty sure this is the same belief, like basically the same thing Obama said too. Like, that we maybe if I go a little bit more liberal, then let's just do it. Oh my gosh! But you know what? I think it's gonna work. Let's go. Let's go visit. Let's go visit. Let's go visit Florida. You have historically been a moderate on the issue of abortion. You said in 19, that you would not overturn Roe v. Wade. No, I believe that would do more harm than good and lead men and women to undergo dangerous and illegal operation. I'm still pro-life and feeling that we should find every ways to possibly minimize this practice. Way to stick to your position. Okay. A record-breaking 77% of voters have listed energy policy as a very important to their vote in a new Pew Research poll. What steps would you take to formulate a national energy strategy? We need to do whatever it takes to move beyond oil, gas, and other pollutants that are destroying this planet. As president, I will make a massive investment in wind solar. We need to institute more protect. Only survey. Oh, and let free trade in. This is pretty out there. You're cutting. Ah, oh, Minnesota. Minnesota. Oh no, this is. I'm not even doing better than what McCain did in real life. Well, let's go visit North Carolina. Let's make sure I win North Carolina. You've been slipping the pulse. Your risers have regulated last minute, taking Obama's connections to Jeremiah Wright, who has made many anti-American comments. You have so far ruled out anything to do with Wright. I think it's time. Wright's known for saying that we just. And Obama attended his ceremonies. This guy baptized his daughters. You don't look at gifts for his mouth. Play the ads. Radical undertones into Mike once I mentioned him alongside Bill and point out the whip. Yeah. Best choice. Okay, your final week of the campaign has marked a very. Okay, let's click. Oh, okay. Okay. I probably won't win, but I hope I can somehow win Minnesota and keep Alaska and maybe do better than McCain did in real life. I probably won't actually win. Your final week of the campaign was marked by a very well received appearance on Saturday Night Live in a no October surprise to shake up the race. What message would you like to hammer home as a record number of voters prepare to cast their ballots? We need to blanket the nation in TV ads, emphasize how I am a military veteran, former prisoner of war. My life story is our greatest asset. I think we best serve to utilize it. Remind Americans why Arizona and why they should let me for. No, I don't really want to do attack ads. We had 8 years. No, I may not be. Honestly, this is probably the best thing. In the face of Obama's near universal positive press coverage, this might be all you have left. Just hope the voters see you as the same. Okay, and then last week. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to make a final push for Minnesota? Let's just stop by North Carolina, and it's the final day on the campaign. It's taken a long time to get over here, and I'm sure you're positively exhausted on the day before Election Day. Where do you want to concentrate your campaign resources? We're not going to be able to win Pennsylvania. Virginia and North Carolina could maybe be an option. Colorado and Nevada, definitely not an option. Ohio and Indiana. Honestly, I think we just have to go with North Carolina. Okay, let's see how we did in this election. Honestly, I probably lost this election, but let's just see if I did better than McCain did in real life. Which, honestly, I think if McCain ran, if he was younger and was able to run in 2016, I think he would have won. in 2016, if he was younger, he had health issues or he was pretty much just too old by 2016. Or I think if Bush wasn't such a bad president, that McCain could have won. I think Obama, I think Iraq really helped Obama win the 2008 election. Ah, we lost Virginia. Yeah, that's probably the nail in the coffin, and we lost Ohio. Ah, that's gonna suck. Michigan was expected. Ah, we lost Florida. We did win North Carolina. That is nice. Now I'm just kind of hoping we can keep Alaska. We have done better than McCain in real life. Oh, sorry you have lost election. Click. Okay. So we lost. That's sad. Let's see if we can do better. McCain only got 174 electoral votes, I believe. Yeah, we did better than McCain in real life. We won in North Carolina, which is a plus. Although we really need to win Minnesota. Let's see if we can get over 200 and win Alaska. Alaska's really taken a while to come in with the votes. Really taking your time, Alaska, huh? Ah, we couldn't get over 200. Okay, go to final votes. Okay. So I lost the popular vote by 8 million. Uh, I wonder if I did better than John McCain in the popular vote. Let's see. Let's go to the presidential. Let's go to the 2008 election. John McCain got 45% the popular vote. I got 46% the popular vote. That's pretty nice. And John McCain only got 173% the popular vote. Or 173 electoral votes. I got 197. So I did do better than John McCain in real life. But I didn't win. Anyway, tell me what down in the comments what you thought about this type of video. You want me to make more new campaign trail videos. Anyway, thank you all for watching and peace out.